Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to solve a financial problem regarding the future value of an annuity, and we're going to use Google Sheet. So remember, Google Sheet is free, you don't have to buy it, you don't need any scientific calculator, it's really helpful, and you can use Google Sheet offline once you got it on your computer. So let me zoom so you can read the problem with me. They say find the future value of the following annuity. Future value of 400 each 6 months for 5 years at a nominal rate of 12% compound semi-annually. And B, future value of 200 each 3 months for it is for 5 years too, for 5 years at a nominal rate of 12% compounded quarterly. So, and then lastly, they say those two annuity for A and B have the same total of money, and then there is some difference between them. How are you gonna explain the difference? Okay, so let me correct it. This is for 5 years too. Okay, let me see this one. This is for 5 years. Let me put the 5 year for 5 years. Okay, 3 months for 5 years. Okay. So basically, the idea is to find the future value. Uh, let's resolve the first one. So we tried the payment is 400 and the number of years is 5 years. The nominal rate, okay, at a nominal rate of 12%, and then we would like to find the future value. So we already do this job, payment. So the one that you would do the payment is 400 each 6 months. Okay, so it's 400 each 6 months, which means for 5 years, the number of period gonna be what? So every year you got two periods. So 5 years gonna give you 10 period, okay? Since it's 400 each 6 months. So 1 year you got like two period. 5 years give you 10 period, okay? But the nominal rate is 12%, okay? So if the nominal rate is 12%, the periodic rate gonna be 12% divided by 2. You understand? That's gonna give you 6%. And this, you understand, because you have 12% nominal rate, okay? But for each 6 months, so each 6 months is gonna be, so if you have 12% for 1 year, the nominal rate is what you get for 1 year. If you need for the 6 months, that means compounded semi-annually, it's gonna be 12 divided by 2 is gonna be 6%. Decimal value gonna be 0.06. Okay, that's what you got for every 6 months. Okay, 6%. So now we want to find the future value. Okay, the future value. Let's do this. So what we're gonna do, we put equal, and then we put f the future value parentheses. We need the rate. The rate is 6%. I just click here, and then I put comma. And the number of period. The number of period. Remember, it's 5 years, but every 6 months that gives you 10 period. It's not 5 period because it's every 6 months. Okay, 10 period. And I put a comma. What you got? Payment amount. The payment. The payment is 400. Okay, payment 400. Comma. What next? They want the present value. We don't have any present value. It's zero because this is an annuity. Okay, so let's put zero in the present value. Okay, and then they talk about beginning and it pays. Normally you don't put anything because this is an ordinary annuity. I can close the parentheses. Excuse me. Close the parentheses. Excuse me. I can close the parentheses. Okay, I already got it at the top. As you can see, the future value. The future value in this case is 5,272. So as you can see, the future value is a negative number. Okay, the future value is a negative number. Generally, future value and payment, they have a different sign. Okay, because it's like they say, what's the future value for an annuity? For 400, it's like you giving, let's say, if you make the deposit of 400 every 6 months, and at the end you got this one. So if this is an input, it depends on if the payment is an outflow, the future value gonna be an inflow. If the payment was an inflow, the future value gonna be an outflow. So generally, payment and future value, they are a different sign. Okay, so the sign just mean if one is inflow, is one is an inflow, the other one gonna be an outflow. Okay, cash inflow, cash outflow, they always different sign. Okay, that's the way you should understand it. That's the way you should understand the fact that you got this one. Okay, so now what about the second one? It's gonna be the same thing, but every 3 months. So this is every 3 months, which means our period is not gonna be 10 since you got 4 periods in 1 month. So 5 times 4 gonna be 20 period. Okay, and then the periodic rate also every 3 months, which means it's gonna be 12 divided by 4, gonna be that's gonna give you like 0.03%. That gives you 3%. Since this is like a quarterly, so you divide it by 4 to get the periodic rate. It's every 3 months. You got your annuity is two payment 200. So let's the future value the same thing. You press equal sign, and then the functions is FV, this one, parentheses, you get the rate. The rate is your periodic rate. Okay, and then comma, number of period, you click on the number of period, 20, comma, and then you got you got payment. The payment is 200, right? Comma, what next? Present value is 0 in this case. Okay, 0, and then you got it. There we go, you got this. Close the parentheses. Oh no, something wrong. Excuse me. There was something wrong, guys. Let's do it again. Equal. You got future value. Rate 3%, comma. Number of period. 20, comma. Payment. Your payment is 200. You got the payment 200, comma. And then present value is 0. Your present value it's 0, and then close the parentheses. What's going on? I don't know what's wrong, guys. Expect number value, but is it text? Oh, okay, excuse me. I just put this wrong. This is 0.03. Okay, that's what the mistake. Okay, it's okay now, guys, because I put an O instead of 0 here. Okay, that was the mistake. Okay, so that was a letter. I put O 0.03. Okay, that was the problem. Okay, so now it's okay. Now the future value. Understand? Normally, if you have 200 quarterly every 3 months, it's the same thing at 400 every 6 months. People would think that should be the same value. Understand? 200 every 3 months, 400 every 6 months, same year, same nominal rate. So we will say, why not? We should have the same future value, right? Since two payment in of 3 months give you one payment of 6 months, right? why we should expect to have the same value that did not happen. What's going on? A, the way to explain this is the fact that you're compounding every 3 months, you got more money, you're gonna have interest over interest. That's the way you should understand it. So let's say the first 3 months you got 2%, but you're gonna keep this 2% to apply it. You're gonna to apply to the next 3 months. That's why these 6 months gonna be bigger than these 6 months. Since for these 6 months you just apply 0.6% one time, but this one is like you got 200 3%, you're gonna keep this 3% to apply it for the other 6 months. So understand every time you try to get your interest in a period that is less than the other period, you're gonna get more money. That's why the last question, that was the last questions. They say the annuity described in part A and B have the same total amount of money. Why they are different? The fact that this one is compounded quarterly, so you got more money, you got interest over interest. That's why you got more here, okay? That's the way to do it. So next time we're gonna find out present value also using Google Sheet, okay? I hope this video was helpful.